Welcome back. September is National Family Mealtime Month. Hey, we're all back to school, right? And we know about the benefits of doing it. Sometimes, oh, it's just easier said than done.
That is true. And Jaqueline Neid, a clinical dietitian and professor with Utah State University Extension, joins us talking about how we can keep our family together at mealtime because it's so hectic.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the things that we just have to remember is that don't set unrealistic expectations. I mean, you're going to have family mealtime. Don't make it seem like it has to be this huge chore.
Right.
And sometimes it can feel that way. How do you make it a little bit easier, especially for us moms out there who are cooking and also trying to oversee homework and doing all of the other things that we do?
Right. So one of the things is, you know, really involve your kids in the kitchen, having them even washing the vegetables. I mean, sometimes having them cooking is just a little bit too much of a hassle, but you don't really need that. But they could be setting the table. They could learn table etiquette. I mean, just being in the kitchen at the same time is going to give you that valuable one-on-one time with your kids. So that's always a good thing to do.
I like some of the literature you have here today about something as easy for us as folding the napkins, but for the little ones that can help them learn something and give them a different idea of what is involved in making mealtime rather than just cooking the food.
Right, and I mean, it's a fun thing, and I mean, right, we have a t-shirt fold right there. That's always a fun little thing.
That is cute, right.
That kids will like to do, or we've done ones like a little envelope where you could slide the cell phones in and just say like, hey, you can't touch your cell phones while they're in the envelope.
That's really important for older, maybe teenagers who want to bring the phone to the table. We know some of those out there, and so that shuts that down.
Right. So, I mean, there's different little things like that. And then another thing is that, you know, make it a theme night. So not doing that every night, but, you know, you have your calendar and you can just say, like, hey, we're going to do a theme night on Friday nights this month. What do you want your themes to be? It could be a dinner and a movie theme. It could be a picnic where you just have, like, sandwiches and lay out a blanket on the floor and eat on the floor.
Now, why is it so important for those at home? Because, you know, I know because we do have busy lives, but it really is critical for families to get at mealtime to sit down as one and eat.
Right, so there's some protective factors with having some family mealtime. It's the children that have family mealtimes eat more fruits and vegetables. They are less likely to go out and do drugs or drink and have those questionable activities going on that you don't really know about. They're going to talk to their parents more if they're having those family meal times.
It just serves as an anchor, you know, for families, especially in the evening. You can sit down, and I tend to get a lot of news out of my children around the dinner table. How was your day? What happened? Who did you play with? You know, and so I get it more from them at that moment than I do any other time during the day.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then there's also, like, you do a conversation starter jar, and you can have, like, little questions in there, like, and then the kids can pull them out and then they answer them. So those are other ways that you can do it.
Great resources here for dinner, but sometimes you're on the go and you're talking snack time or breakfast. There are also ways you can implement some of these ideas on the earlier meals of the day too, right?
Right. So, I mean, if you can't sit down at dinner time to do a family meal time, I mean, sports are going on, there's kids activity, I mean, school's back in session. Breakfast is a perfect time to do a family get-together. So that might be the only time that you're going to all be at the table because parents work late or kids are out. Like, breakfast would be a great opportunity for that.
Still counts as family mealtime.
And then a snack when your kids come home from school, if mom's home, like, that's a great way of just, like, sitting there and chatting with the kids at the time. Maybe you're playing a game as you're eating your snack.
Decompressing a little bit.
Yeah.
Some great ideas. Thanks so much for joining us. It's National Family Mealtime Month.
Yes.
I got it.
It's a good time for it, too. The weather's great. All right, thanks. Good to see you. Real quickly, where can we go to find out more info on this?
Extension.usu.edu.
All right, great. That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.